We got something a little different today. We're taking the garage on the road. I'm headed up to Michigan, where I'm from originally, from the Flint, Detroit area. Head up to the Woodward Dream Cruise in Birmingham, Michigan. It's kind of Detroit, but one of the suburbs. So the Dream Cruise is a massive car cruise. It's about a week long when all is said and done, Sunday to Saturday. We're heading up just for most of the Friday, Saturday part. I've done this for years. I'm from that area. This is probably other than 2020, I think this is my 12th straight Dream Cruise. I mean, it's to see something unique. You see the same stuff every time you go, and yet at the same time, you see something new you've never seen before. And so the stuff that I see that's the same is really cool. I enjoy seeing it over and over again, but it's always fun to see something crazy and unique. Friday is, there's a lot of parking and a lot of vendors, a lot of people perched along the side of the road though, because Friday is primarily a cruise day. You can come and go out of a lot of the parking spaces. You cruise up and down the road. It's 8 lanes wide, 4 lanes on each side, divided road, and it's, tens of thousands of cars. But a lot of really cool classics and a lot of great modern cars, and then a lot of creative customs. You'll see some of that. One year there was a giant shopping cart, like a 15-foot tall shopping cart. It was wild. Saturday then turns into pretty much still a cruise. It's a lot heavier, a lot more traffic on Saturday, but it's also big car show spots popped up all over town. So we'll park in a park that day and just pretty much stay parked. We'll go walk around. There's some bleachers you can sit in along the highway and watch the cars go by. You can walk around in the park and see some of the cars that are parked there. And we'll do both of those things. So that'll be a fun trip. We'll take you along on the road up. We'll kind of see how this Jeep does on the drive. It's our first long distance trip with this, so we'll see how it goes. So we'll get our coffee, we'll get some snacks, we'll hit the road. First leg of the trip up north, and had to make a quick stop at a Buc-ee's because I had to see what all the hype was about. I've never been to a Buc-ee's before. This place is ridiculous. It's so big. There's like 1 million pumps. Look at this place. This is all one side. This is just one side. There's a whole other side that's exactly the same size. So I haven't been inside yet. It'll be interesting. A little update on the Jeep. So I said before the tires were pretty noisy. And they are. Well, the handy thing about that is that when you hit about 60, you can't hear them anymore because that light bar is obnoxious. If you've ever sat in an airplane, like some of the smaller planes where the engines are in the tail, and you're like sitting right like the engine's outside your window, that's what it sounds like, constantly. So that's fun. 19 hours of that. That'll be great. Buc-ee's is quite the experience. It's a huge store. It's like an outdoorsy store and a grocery store and all kinds of crazy trinket, all with a beaver on them, because that's the Buc-ee's logo. But it's good smelling food, and they rave about their bathrooms. Weird. There's actually a sign on the highway that says potty like a rock star. Well, let me tell you, they are the nicest bathrooms of any gas station, highway, whatever, roadside place I've ever been to. They're really nice. Got myself a Club Melt and some beaver chips. I didn't name them. I'm just, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what they call them. And I got me an icy, because I do like me a Slurpee icy whatever drink, and we're gonna hit the road. We're St. Augustine, so the north part of Florida. Next stop, probably somewhere in South Carolina or North Carolina. I didn't track it this tank, so we'll track it from here and see how we're doing mileage wise. Somebody needs to get their car horn figured out. It's also a busy place. Lots of cars, lots of traffic, lots of crazy people. I'm gonna try to get tonight north of Charlotte, so I don't have to get up in the morning and drive through Charlotte traffic at rush hour. So we'll check in the next stop. whenever I come through this area, this is just outside Savannah. Got to stop at the 9 Line and Black Rifle Coffee Company store. Pick up some coffee and some freedom-inspired t-shirts, which are always entertaining. It's a pretty cool store. They support veterans, and I'm a big fan of that. About 4 hours from our stop for tonight, so it's getting kind of late. We need to get after it. Stopped for gas again. Checked our mileage. 13.7. That's rough. I mean, we haven't even got it into mountains yet. It's a Jeep thing, right? Don't understand at all these things can get such bad gas mileage. I know you're driving a big brick down the road, but still, 2.5 hours from our destination for tonight, so we're just gonna power through. All right, we're here in southern West Virginia. Made a pretty good time this morning. So we're into day 2, about 100 miles, 100-ish miles or so into our second leg of our journey here, getting up to Detroit today. But we had to make a Chick-fil-A stop. I mean, who doesn't love Chick-fil-A, right? Because, you know, I need me a spicy chicken. And when you get up to Michigan, they're harder to find. So if there's a Chick-fil-A stop anywhere near at a mealtime, I'm probably stopping. So we're getting back on the road. Well, we're in Ohio. Hopefully our last stop for fuel, although pretty consistently now, 3 tanks of gas. Watching the fuel economy, I'm getting 13.6. So we've got topped off, got a little bit of a snack. So we're about 5 hours-ish from Birmingham, Michigan, which is where we're headed. Meet up with some old friends from the what was at the time when I left the Detroit 5th Gen Camaro Club. It is now the Motor City Camaro Club. And hanging out with them for a little bit this evening. Yeah, right. Find a spot. All right. Light night. So here we are at Woodward.
Oh, look at my man right here. Look at him right here.
It's Friday morning. We're getting ready to head out. Got the doors off. Kind of Royal Oak is technically where we're going. And to a park. We'll park there and walk around and make a few laps up and down Woodward. Get some shots of some cars. Friday's a light day usually, so we'll see how it plays out. Saturday's the big day. But should be a fun day. Well, good morning. Bright and early on a Saturday. Day 2 of the Woodward Dream Cruise. We're going to head down early today. We got doors on today. It's a little nippy this morning. So we'll keep the doors on and stay warm today. But we're going to head down and get there early, get a good parking spot. Should be an epic day.
Please have a moment. Please have a moment. No, that's disappointing.
Yeah. You still living on your place in Lake Orion? Yeah. I want to sell my building.
Family truckster. We got Kit. We got what's his name? Ricky Bobby guy. Got the monkey mobile down there. Kit's even all decked out as a kid.
You see the cars?
And the worst pace car. Dodge Shadow. It's the pace car for the 75th Indianapolis 500. You gotta be kidding me. Jalapeno. Plus one Trans Am.
Gorgeous truck. 8-track. Awesome. This is apparently the Tri-5 Chevy group. Look at all these.
All right, you're gonna start the new road.
This is the Yellow Mustang Club. It's a legit club. All yellow Mustangs. It's not just like a funny name. There's a bunch of them. And then there's also a Crossfire Club. This goes to show there's a club for everything.
So car community is quite communal, as I say. If you want to get involved in something, there's something for you. I don't care what you drive. Not a fan of them personally, but obviously a bunch of people are. This is beautiful. 71. Wagon. SS wagon. Love this. 67 Cornet. Beautiful car. It's actually a friend of mine's car. So if you're in the market, he's selling it.
When I was growing up, this was the car.
I've had a chance to ride in this car. It rides great. Such a comfortable cruiser. I'll give you a good deal on it. Maybe even give me a finder's fee. That'd be cool. One of these since I was a kid. It's like everybody else. I saw Smokey and the Bandit. Wanted a Firebird. This car is here every year. And every year I get attracted to it. I love this car. It's one of my favorite cars I see here every year. 57 Chevy Bel Air convertible, resto modded, LS2 V8 powered. This is one of my favorite things about these cars. This is what it was. They found it. There's a tree growing through it. Like a true, like what is it, barn find. And there's a whole history, pictorial history of all the work they've ever done to it over the years. I mean, got right down to sheet metal. Wow, it's a two-tone car. Look at that. That's wild. All the interior. Just a beautiful car. So much work. So much money. So much time and effort, too. Look at this thing. He's a lamb chop fan. When you have a car like that, you got to get matching seats. Well, special thanks to the Metro Detroit Chevy dealers and the Motor City Camaro Club got me an invite to come in here to a little parking lot party, if you will. So we can get some food and visit with some old friends and have a good time. It's like LS1. LS swap everything. It's a beautiful second gen Camaro. The Rally 350. Beautiful colors. Someday I will have one of these in my garage. My uncle had one of these when I was a kid. I took it to senior prom. That was the time of my life. That was awesome. And I've wanted one ever since. A little on the pricey side now, but we'll get one someday. What do we got? We got the original sticker. Look at the sticker for it. 1987. 18.4. It was a lot of money then. Fastest car made in America at the time. Well, there's some rain coming, looks like. It's pretty heavy storms maybe even. So this park cleared out pretty fast. But it was a good day. I mean, it's already, it's 4 o'clock now, so it's kind of the end of the day anyway. But otherwise, it was pretty good weather. It was a great turnout. Tons of cars, tons of great people. I had a great time. If you ever get a chance to do any of these, you should. It's quite an experience. We'll have some other stuff coming up here this week, and we'll go back in the garage in a couple weeks, get back to that Firebird, and get that finished up. I hope you enjoyed this. Hit the like and subscribe. Appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.